culture, the Miami franchise, from top to bottom. Everybody is all in and focused in one direction, aren't they?
Yeah, Kevin, I think that is the greatest strength the Heat have had as an organization, is they are all on the same page. And I think they've done it in large part is they have great continuity. If you just look up and down their staff, guys have been there forever. And that allows them to have a very consistent culture.
And teams have tried to copy that, and it's been very hard, hasn't it?
Well, it's been hard because the part they leave out is the consistency part. You can't build that kind of culture when you're making changes with your coaching staff and your front office every 2 to 3 years.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The Heat making a switch here. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. 27 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Twelve seconds left to play here in the first. Kicks it out to Love. Clock at 4. And it's off from three-point range. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to talk to his guys. Goes up off the inbound.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And so it's 16. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well. Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Love outside. Buries it from three-point range. Love's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Matching baskets from the perimeter and earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
All right, Stan, let's put that coaching hat back on you. How in the world would you game plan for a player like Victor Wembanyama?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin, and there are no great answers because he's so good. I think when you're guarding him, you want to be as physical as you can and keep him as far away from the basket as possible to negate his length. Defensively, or when you're on offense, his defense, I think you want to use his instincts to block shots against him, take the ball at him, draw him, and get the ball to open people.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, but if it were that good, it would work more often against a guy that good.
That misses off the backboard. Spurs leading by 6. It's Wembanyama at the elbow. Kicks it out to Collins. Here's Champagnie. Sinks the three-pointer. Champagnie's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high-percentage looks.
Love outside. Again, the miss by the Heat. Over in the corner, Barnes. Three-pointer. Nailed from three-point land. And now a 12-point San Antonio lead. Now, here's Rozier. Still scoreless. Well, Stan, as a former coach, I imagine it has to be hard for you to watch basketball as a fan.
Well, it is. It's very hard, almost impossible. I'm almost always watching from a coach's standpoint, an X and O standpoint. But I will say, even when I was standing on the sidelines, NBA players are so good that you have fan moments even while you're coaching.
It seems like every game we see something we've never seen before, right?
I can remember turning around to my assistants and saying, "Can you believe that?"
In for the Heat, Bam Adebayo.
Butler on the way. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And it's Adebayo in the corner. To halt the run. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Jimmy Butler remains the Heat's franchise player. He says, the confidence my teammates and my coaches put in me, it's a lot. They hype me up out there and I just go play. I try everything in my power to make sure that we win. They trust me with everything. Kevin, he's earned that faith.
Adney DA, he tends to deliver in the biggest moments and always has. Hey, we thank you for that report. Back to Butler. Good ball movement here by Miami. Shot clock at 6. Hard earned by Butler.
And he's never been shy about asserting his dominance. This is classic Jimmy Butler play so far.
You know, Greg, with a combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all five guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Here's Champagnie. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
The size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
Outside Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Poked away. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Nobody near Barnes. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. No good from outside. Just 3 on the clock. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Back to Wembanyama. Here's Champagnie. To the paint. 5 to shoot. On the wing, Barnes. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Castle misses. The Heat trail by 13. Here's Rozier. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Rozier's got the first bucket of the third here for the Heat.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
And that one drops. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Heat. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Now Adebayo. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Rozier. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Butler's got 16.
And that's an encouraging sign from Butler. He's a capable three-point shooter. He's just very selective.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. And it's Rozier missing. Spurs leading by 10. Left side, Collins. Inside. Here's Wembanyama. Pass to Champagnie. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. Off on the layup.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
And here's Adebayo. Butler deciding where to go with it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Collins with the block. Pass to Castle. Down low. Collins up top. Takes the three. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Heat trail by 10. And the Spurs winning the 2023 lottery stand, adding the terrific Victor Wembanyama. A franchise changer, it appears.
Yeah, Kevin, the hardest thing, and you need a lot of luck to do it, is to get that guy. The guy you can build everything around. There aren't enough of them to go around. Victor Wembanyama is a guy you can build a championship franchise around, multi-skilled at his size. This guy's going to be a fixture in this league for a long time.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Well, the Miami Heat have always been in contention, Stan, for the East, and you've worked in the organization. Why is that?
Well, look, Kevin, I'll admit to a bit of a bias here, but they have a great coach, maybe the best in the league. He's been there since 2008. That consistency and continuity really helps, and this team expects themselves to win no matter what they go through.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, I loved being around the game, and so two things happened that drove me into coaching. Number one, I loved baseball and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific story. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. Here's Castle. Left side, Collins. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
To the middle. They double team Wembanyama. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Violation. Jump ball call.
To the inside. Pass to Champagnie. 4 on the clock. Spurs passing it around. San Antonio again missing. The Heat trail by 7. And a wide open look for Hero. His 3-pointers off the mark. So it's the Spurs now. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Castle. From deep, Collins. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Hero, the bounce pass. Outside Butler. Back to Hero. Lets the 3 fly. Cans it from downtown. Hero's got 9.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, taking away the lead is never easy, but a rally like this is how you do it.
It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Butler, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He's off on the first.
Shooting for Miami.
It's the second from the line. That's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
Well, a risky pass there, and if you ask me, they're lucky that the defense didn't steal that one.
Here's Wembanyama. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. It's the Spurs. They lead. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So Rozier will bring it up for the Miami Heat. It's a 3-point game. Inside, Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Spurs.
Well, they've really been sharing basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. to the right side. On the wing, Rozier. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Rozier's got the lead up to 3 now for the Heat.
And this is why Rozier's out there. He knows he has the trust of his teammates to take that shot.
Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Back to Adebayo. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. Now, we're used to the stretch big men these days, Stan. That's not Bam Adebayo's game, though. How is he still effective?
Well, Kevin, Bam is a highly skilled big in his own right. He just doesn't have the three-point shot, but he's got the ball handling, he's got the passing, and he's got the mid-range jumper, and he puts those things together into a very effective package.
Yeah, he has a good handle, doesn't he?
He's got a great handle.
And they go to the intentional foul, and timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Here's Hero. The shot missing. Good defense by Wembanyama. To the left wing. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Out to the wing. To the paint. To end the run. Oh, there's the strength training. Wembanyama.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Butler. Oh, thrown down by Butler.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Here's Hero. Plenty of space. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Now it's a 6-point Heat lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Miami.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Even in his rookie season, it's easy to see Castle's leadership.
Outside Rozier. Pass to Butler. Contact, Butler puts it in.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight coverage.
Spurs trail by 6. Down low. And finished off by Collins.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
The kick out to Rozier. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. Jovic, no good. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort. And his competitiveness showing through, that's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Left side, Hero. Good
good.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Inside. Pass to Barnes. Over to the left wing.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Outside Butler. It's Adebayo, top of the key. Kicks it out to Hero. Over Wembanyama. Rebounded by Kessler. Pass to Barnes to take the lead. Oh, off target.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. And so both free throws good that time, and that puts him ahead. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
Into the lineup for your Spurs, number 54.
Outside Butler. Butler gets a step. And that's it. A huge stop to win the game with the last-second rejection. And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy,